Yes, even though they've been turned down in the past. We can reduce a customer's monthly outgoings by up to 50% every month.
So they're happy?
Very, very happy. We arranged a loan to clear their previous debts, and they get a 5-month break before they have to start making repayments.
Happy days.
If you're a homeowner and you need a loan, call loans.co.uk on 0800 856 7029.
Fir Park holds grim memories for Celtic supporters. So does the name Scott McDonald after the title was blown on the last day of last season. And Terry Butcher's team came within a whisker of beating Celtic here again on day one of this season. The SPL leaders are living dangerously in defence at the moment. Virgo and Varga get the call today as Gordon Strachan's team look to close the door at the back. Motherwell aim to make Celtic suffer at Fir Park for a third time running. They'll want to come up with the sort of chances they created against Rangers last Sunday, but they'll need to take them this time if they're to get anything from the game. A win for Gordon Strachan's team gives them a 10-point cushion at the top of the SPL. Eyes down for the Fir Park action with Mark Haitley and the man who's going to be wrestling with Virgo and Varga, verbally only of course, Jock Brown.
Thanks, Rob. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to a lot of goals because there have been 13 goals scored the last twice these two teams have met. 4-4 here at Fir Park and then a 5-0 win for Celtic with Petrov hat-trick in October, remember. But Mark, is the big thing today, Motherwell trying to chase the top 6 and Celtic, of course, thinking about this 10-point gap.
Absolutely. I think one extending the gap and one trying to close the gap. I think no team talks required today for both teams. Both teams will know what's at stake today. For Motherwell, trying to hit that top 6 spot again, and obviously Celtic extending to a 10-point lead, so it doesn't get any more important than that for both teams.
So some very interesting team news, obviously, because we have had Motherwell making just one change from last week's beaten side against Rangers. Phil O'Donnell is unfit, so another former Celtic player, Kevin McBride, comes in. Brian McLean is available again. He missed out last week because he's on loan from Rangers. But Willie Kinneborough is retained after an excellent performance last week.
Motherwell into the 4-4-2 formation as we saw last week. McDonald and Hamilton up front, looking forward to playing against that new partnership with Virgo and Varga. And Kinneborough was outstanding with Craigan last week, retaining his place.
Well, Celtic have 3 changes in the back 4 with McManus suspended, Keane injured and Bobo Baldi on African Nations Cup duty for Guinea. There's a new centre-back partnership. We've been talking about that. Adam Virgo and Stanislav Varga. Mo Camara returns at left back after losing his place to Ross Wallace for the last 7 games. Wallace is on the bench.
And Celtic into the customary 4-4-2. The new partnership there at the back of Virgo and Varga. Interesting to see how they cope today. Camera back in. And Zaraski partnering with John Hartson and Maloney out on the left-hand side. Plenty of goals there, but have they got enough to keep them out at the other end?
Well, the substitute bench also tells a bit of a story. Just look at that Motherwell lineup. Youngsters all, apart from Colin Meldrum in goal. Brian McLean has some experience, of course, but the rest of these youngsters, very promising young men here at Fir Park. Celtic, of course, with lots of experience, and they have Mark Wilson wearing number 12, the new sign from Dundee United, who's likely to come on at some stage in the match, and Darren O'Day gives defensive cover.
Right, okay.
So the sense of anticipation as great as ever all around the stadium, and there's still latecomers arriving to fill up the empty seats here at Fir Park as Neil Lennon leads out to the Celtic side from that away dressing room. You see that just there on the right. So here are the late fans arriving, coming into the Celtic end in particular. You won't want to miss anything, and the kind of games between Motherwell and Celtic suggest you don't want to arrive in your seat late. You never know what might happen. Now, of course, Motherwell, though, have a bit of a difficulty in that respect because they find it difficult to score first half goals against Celtic. They've only managed 2 of these in the last 17 meetings. Artur Boruc is there with a very huge, substantial frame and talking away there among the players.
I think it'd be important to him to talk. He'll be talking lots to the 2 centre halves today. Plenty of communication between those 3 will be required. It's an untried triangular partnership. It's only time will tell how it goes, but communication is essential.
Jim Hamilton leads out to Motherwell in the absence of Phil O'Donnell. So there's no hold up in the kick-off despite the late arrival of the fans. So the teams enter the arena and they have a very warm welcome. Kevin McBride made no competitive first-team appearances during his time at Celtic, although I do recall him playing well in a pre-season friendly against Fulham. 1 goal scored this season, a late winner against Livingston at Hogmanay.
This man back into the side today, 107 appearances for Celtic, normally the first name on the sheet under Martin O'Neill, but a man fighting to resurrect his Celtic career. Big game for that man today.
Well, very important game indeed for both Varga and Virgo. The first slip up there, there's going to be a few of these I suspect with these two players playing together. The Celtic huddle about to commence. Terry Butcher looking on. He always knew these 2 matches back to back against the Old Firm would be very testing indeed, and he'll learn even more about his fledgling side. Gordon Strachan very relaxed before the match despite having to make these defensive changes.
You often find though that Motherwell, the lesser, so-called lesser teams, always can perform against the big 3 or 4. It's not a lot of motivation required. Motivation is there. Everybody wants to beat the top teams.
The referee is Charlie Richmond, one of the young men making a big impact now in the absence of those retirees of last season, the Willie Youngs and Hugh Dallases of the world, are no longer around. So formalities virtually complete, and it'll be Jim Hamilton and Scott McDonald to get us underway. Richie Foran and coach there. The start of the match is authorised by referee Richmond, and the opening exchanges will establish a pattern. I'm sure Motherwell will want to unsettle Celtic defensively as early as they possibly can. McBride with Camara, the ball has gone behind and the goal kick is given.
Good start there from Motherwell. Positive, getting the ball straight forward, trying to get into this corner as we saw them do last week against Rangers. To Camara, just doing enough there. It's important, I think the boys have said before the game, that Motherwell continue to play at a high tempo. Plenty of energy in the Motherwell side, and that's what they need to rely on today, I think.
Here's Zurawski breaking on the left, under pressure from McBride and Corrigan. Only 4 of these Celtic players starting today started in that fateful match at the end of last season when they lost 2-1 here and lost the championship. These 4 players being Petrov, Lennon, Hartson, and the new man back in the side, Stanislav Varga. So it's a corner kick to Celtic. Brian Kerr involved there defensively for Motherwell.
Chance for the big guns to come up now. Varga and Virgo both up there. 2 big guys out of the weight.
Sean Maloney with the in-swinger. Graham Smith comes to claim the ball. That'll do him a world of good, the young man, 22 years old, signed from Rangers. A bit of confidence through the ranks from that.
Very capable young goalkeeper.
Hamill's ball forward, looking for McDonald. He's beaten that by Virgo, but this is Foran. Now Hamilton. McBride has support behind from Corrigan. And it comes to Brian Kerr. McBride going again, but the camera is very quick indeed. Makes the tackle at the expense of a corner.
Good work again down the right-hand side from Motherwell. McBride and Camera coming to a head earlier into the game. Maybe a good confrontation, these two. Plenty of pace there, good recovery tackle from Camera.
So it's Xavier Hamill who's come across as usual to take those right-sided corner kicks for Motherwell. And then swinger, packed near post area. That's a great header, it's blocked on the line. Foran's header is blocked by Camera. A let off for Celtic.
That's why managers put fullbacks on the post like that. That is a fantastic header, right on the post where he should be. Didn't get drawn out. A great stop.
Well, it might have been hitting the post in fairness, but it still shows the value of the man in the post. This is Scott McDonald. Back again with Hamill. Tackle came from Lennon. A very purposeful start this by Motherwell. McDonald again. always confident in possession. Allowed to run there by Paul Telfer, the only Celtic player to play in all 20, or they start all 27 matches.
This is a great leap, this from the Motherwell player there, but Camera doing what he should be doing, right on that post there. Maybe going wide or hitting the post, but still getting his foot in the way and doing what defenders should do.
The big concern, I suspect, for Gordon Strachan, though, is the fact that Foran got to that so comfortably without a real challenge.
Absolutely. Free headers, in the way that his team have been defending, will not be encouraging for Mr. Strachan. It's clear to see that Motherwell have continued to carry on the form that they showed against Rangers last week. They were right in the face.
Yeah. Mark Foran at corners, I suspect. He is very good in the air.
Playing at a very high tempo already.
Lovely pass by McCormack. He'll be much happier now in that central midfield role. Normally plays on the right hand side where McBride is now. But McCormack, a very aggressive central midfield player when he was at Preston North End, and much more comfortable right in the middle of the field. Irishman.
Lots of energy in that middle. McCormack and Kerr.
That's McCormack. The deflection's awkward, and that was almost a chance for Scott McDonald. Boric was quick enough off his line. There's Paul Telfer. I see him only going to start all Celtic's 27 matches this season. John Hudson eased out of that, and the throw goes Motherwell's way.
Unaccustomed position that for John Hartson out on the touchline. Normally just receives the ball in within the width of the penalty box.
McCormack's pass. Well, an attempted layoff there by Hamilton for Kerr. Didn't come off. And an offside flag up in any event on the near side here. Gordon Middleton there with the flag up.
Scott McDonald telling where he wanted the ball. It's a tight one, but half a yard in it, I think. McDonald pointing that he wants the ball in the space behind the two big defenders, where you would expect him to have it.
This is Maloney. Back it comes to Lennon. This is Virgo. Flick on was by Hartson, but there's no one taking advantage of that. Well, we did talk before the match about a glut of goals in recent times in these games. The last 0-0 draw was here in March 1996, nearly 10 years ago. And Celtic have scored in every match here since then. Lennon hooks it forward. Here is John Hartson. Nakamura crossing to the left, switching with Maloney, who's on the right at the moment. Chase on here, Hamilton and Varga. Well, Varga's confidence no doubt jolted by playing these two opening matches of the season against Armedia Bratislava and Motherwell, and losing his defence, losing 9 goals. He and David Marshall were effectively relieved of their duties after that. So the throw will be taken here by Martin Corrigan. Varga's header. Not entirely decisive, and that header by Cameron met by McCormack. Very ambitious attempt on the volley.
Scott McDonald and Gamera coming together there. Just the way the ball went away, there was a right little smile between the two and a little pat on the back. And that man will be a little bit worried the way his team started it. More urgency, I think, he's requiring.
Instructions there for Petrov from Gordon Strachan.
Just passing a message on there to Stan Varga.
Kiribera strong there against Hartson. Hartson thought he was fouled. The referee's not interested in his appeals. Another strong challenge by Kiribera. Camera to Nakamura. Now Petrov hasn't been seen much in the match as yet. Came off the hand of Zuravsky, but he was fouled, says the referee. Free kick goes to Celtic. Tackle from behind here was by Craigan. That was the foul.
And Craigan will be doing that all afternoon. He'll be tight to make a presence on all the strikers. A chance again for the big boys to come up. A chance, I think, for
the angle left there to Nakamura. That's almost an own goal. Oh, that's a bit of relief there defensively for Motherwell. Came off Corrigan's head.
That's all about delivery, that. Nakamura, you know what he's capable of. Anything off a forward or a defender. And just off the top of the ball. And Corrigan. I'd say that Graham Smith had it covered, but nevertheless, no worry.
Unusual too that Nakamura took that free kick rather than Petrov. Normally preference is to play in swinging balls on the goal for flick-ons. In that situation, he is Nakamura, the in swinger against a very good ball, met at the near post well by Hamilton. McCormack going up there with Lennon, the two Irishmen together. Back now with Camara. That's Hartson. Hamilton still back in defence. Good spell of pressure this from Celtic. Zurawski. Camara back to Petrov. This is Stan Varga. Target again. Hartson strong there to hold it up for Nakamura. Look at the Motherwell eagerness around that penalty box to make challenges. But that's easy right here for Celtic.
That's what they've got to do, though. They've got to be tenacious all over the park, close Celtic down, stop Celtic making the passes if they're going to have a chance. But they've got to retain the ball once they win it again. There's pressure straight back on.
Camara to Nakamura. Camara continue the run. That's a very good sliding tackle by Hamilton. Well, the tackle was from behind. He certainly played the ball, but the tackle behind liable to be penalised.
Side behind. Referees are under the instructions. Anything of that nature is a free kick, even though he's taking the ball.
Bygone days, he'd be applauded for the tackle.
You're trying to encourage, attackers to come back and make those challenges. And more often than not, they're going to be from the side or from behind. And as long as you're taking the ball.
There's Nakamura right to the far post. That goes for Hartson. There's a good ball back in. Needs to be attacked. Was attacked well by Motherwell defenders. They're showing real determination here, Motherwell. They're having to. Reagan's in trouble.
This is a great ball in. This is one from the training ground right to the far post. Come and win the second ball. The two big guys in there. Good defending there from Cragen and Corrigan and Kenningborough.
Strong challenge by Varga and a fair one on Hamilton. Difficult there for Camara. Gordon Strachan looking on very closely to see what changes might be more appropriate. Terry Butcher entitled to be pleased with the commitment shown by his team from the start of the match.
Yeah, great commitment, great energy levels, that's what he's been requiring. Same as last week. Gordon Strachan just tinkering about. Nakamura switched from the right to the left. Maloney back over to the right.
That's Varga. Route one towards Hartson. Reagan very composed at the back, picking out Hamill. Good angle made there by Foran. He made the pass much easier by his positioning. Now it's McBride. Corrigan goes outside him. Foran should claim this. The flag was up for offside in any event. I think Scott McDonald was the player too far forward for Motherwell.
Celtic not quite prepared. Two centre-halves to hold a higher line. Playing that offside trap. It's the best you want to play when you've got that sort of partnership. There we go on Varga there. Buric, always capable of that, always will come and get the ball. Very confident in that situation, just catching his player on the way through.
It was Hartson again, looking there for Zurawski. The flag was up for offside.
Both teams holding high lines, both defences, look, you can see Motherwell just stepping up as the ball is kicked. Linesman spot on and right on it. But both defences playing tight, squashed up. Compact game at the moment.
Graham Smith's free kick. Time here for Telford. Well, I suspect part of the pre-match discussions, Terry Butcher must have mentioned the fact that Celtic haven't kept a clean sheet in any of the last 8 matches. They've lost 2 goals a game in the last 3. And now it's a massively changed defence. So the real policy must be for Motherwell, Mark, to get at the defence.
Absolutely, and I think Terry Butcher would have been installing into his players, especially Scott McDonald, get you back in there against the 2 big centre-halves. use that low centre of gravity that he's got to twist and turn on the big Varga and Virgo.
Here's Foran. Now McCormack. Corrigan supporting him right back. Closed down well by Hartson. Good work done by Hartson defensively. Motherwell post to go a long way back here. Celtic have players all facing the ball. That's Varga's header. Pumped on there by Camara. Won by Craigan. And McCormack pushing into Hartson. Looked like a foul to me, but not the referee's view. That is a foul though. Very clumsy challenge by Camara on MacDonald.
Ball's up there. Camara's just got up early. He's gone right over the top there. Just caught MacDonald on the back of the head. Clumsy more than anything else.
A bit more sympathetic to Camara after seeing that again.
Just jumped early with Scott MacDonald, just with the backward motion still.
Stevie Hamill with this angled free kick for Motherwell. Headed away by Hartson. Everyone back facing the ball and defending for Celtic. Now the counter-attack is on. Led here by Zurawski's run. Telford trying to support him. Maloney's in the clear right in the middle. If he can be found by Zurawski, that's the attempted ball. Well, he was picked out well, but had time to control that, set something else up.
Absolutely, a little bit of or lack of experience, should we say. There's only a man in the box here who's going for the wonder goal, I think. And bending it into the far post. If they come off, it's fantastic, but I think just needed to take that ball down and bring players into the game.
Another high ball for Hartson. Hamill tidying up, tucking in well beside his central defenders. It's a feature of both the Motherwell fullbacks play. They do give good support to the central defenders. Here's MacDonald, tackled well there by Camara. That's a very good cushion header there by Hamilton initially. Lennon's interception didn't quite come off. Another good pass, this time by McCormack to Hamill. MacDonald comes short this time. Tackle by Maloney was a good one. And that's Lennon. To Nakamura. But under severe pressure there by McBride. Corrigan finds Kerr. Motherwell still trying to get forward as often as possible. Jim Hamilton with a cross. Richie Foran getting up well. Well, that was nudged on there by MacDonald in front of Varga. That shouldn't be an even contest.
Anything up in there, food and drink to Varga and Virgo. Will attack everything. Motherwell at the moment hunting in 2s and 3s all over the park. Expelling a lot of energy. Picking up most second balls as well, Jock.
Martin Corrigan will take this throw for Motherwell. Normally good at cross runnings to receive the ball from throws. Scott MacDonald in particular. That's Hartson's pass. Maloney running straight into Hamill. Strong challenge made by Foran. That's a good header down by Maloney. This is a chance for Zurawski. First real chance of the match. He's made it! Deadly finishing by Zurawski. Celtic in the lead.
What a fantastic finish that was. First sight of goal for Zurawski. Great build-up play. Maloney involved, Hartson involved. As the build-up's a long, hopeful ball from Camara. Maloney in there, Petrov sliding the ball in there. Zurawski head up. Just tucking it into the far post, as cool as you like. There you go. Across the goalkeeper. Taking his side 1-0 up. Super finish.
Goal number 8 for Zurawski in his Celtic career, his 15th match.
It's the finish of a confident man, that, Joe. It's his first effort at goal, first clear run through on goal. As calm as you like, didn't rush it, took his time, got his head up, knew what he was doing. Finished superbly.
With that little explosive pace there to get away from Kinneborough, that made all the difference. Now for Celtic, the kind of start they were very keen to establish, especially with their newly formed defence.
that's a lot of the problem with the likes of Motherwell. They keep calling them sort of the lesser of the teams. You have all this possession and expel all the energy, but one mistake, one lapse, one individual lapse, lack of concentration, whatever you want to call it, and you get punished. That's why it's important when you're having a lot of possession, a lot of forward play, to make the travelling goalkeeper work harder.
Hamill will take this free kick. Kevin McBride did some very good work there to be fouled. McBride takes the outswinger this time, and the header was attempted there by Craigan. Well, Zurawski has given Celtic the lead, but I wonder, should it have stayed on? Should it have been allowed? He's offside at that point.
Yeah, standing in an offside position, but you say he's not involved. But he is now.
Well, is that another phase of play? Does he suddenly become active from passive? That's all the jargon again.
It's definitely a different phase of play. And coming out in such a grey area, it drives everybody mad.
Very difficult rule, because if it was in the same phase of play, as soon as the ball went to him, he should have been flagged. The clearance by Graham Smith. The header down by Varga. This is McCormack. Now Foran. Almost gave Motherwell the lead before that Celtic goal with a header, which was taken off the line by Camera. This is Maloney. Telfer going for distance again. Bit of confidence now in the Celtic ranks. So Craigan has to get there ahead of Zurawski, and less than entirely decisive with the clearance. Has gone to safety though.
Didn't fancy that ball anymore, so there's a new one on.
So Motherwell really do have to draw on their reserves of resilience and determination to believe they can make a comeback. Well, they've done it before against Celtic. It's never easy though. Maloney in a very tight situation against Hamill. Couldn't come out of that. The help of Foran was important also for Hamill. Hamilton's header, trying to steer that towards McDonald. Well, remember, once again we have our man of the match competition. Numbers to call: UK 0901 65 65 515, Republic of Ireland 1513 712 444. You can text MOTM and space player's name to 85010. And if your judgment is the same as that of Mark Hayton in the game, you may win a signed shirt from the man of the match. Free kick here to Celtic. Foran's aggression resulting in that.
Just a wee little push right in front of the referee. Simple decision.
So here's Lennon over the ball. Celtic now content to play it short. And I was just thinking there before the goal was scored, Mark, that Celtic seemed to have changed their system of play a little bit by going much more to longer balls than they have done this season.
Yeah, a little bit more direct, we're saying that, because in the midfield area it's very, very squashed and compact. Got lots of energy in there. McCormack and Kerr and shutting down Petrov and Lennon very, very quickly, not giving them time on the ball, so it's better to go more direct.
Another foul by Nakamura on McBride, and that's why the Japanese player's having a warning. That's another one. He did it a minute ago the same way.
A high tackle there from Nakamura.
He's been warned. One more, I think, we'll see the yellow card produced. Here's Kevin McBride now with a free kick. Very well defended by Hartson. Return again by Hamill. Once again, Celtic defend well, and now the counter-attack is on. Zurawski has Petrov racing through the inside right channel. Prefers to go for Camera on the left. Craigan's going to time that right. He did. Long surging run from Camera there.
Big powerful run from Camera, but good defending there from Kagan. Saw the picture there, came on the cover straight away. Initially thought it was going to be Petrov. Saw the problem that was Mo Kamara arriving.
Pierre's header goes straight to Petrov. Hasn't been heavily involved in the match this afternoon, Petrov, but he was vitally involved in the goal with the assist for Zurawski. Here's Hartson, held up by Kinnebara. In goes Fora, and that's good backtracking work by the midfield man. Telfer has Lennon inside and Petrov available. Nakamura and Camera. Zurawski roaming around the front to very good effect now for Celtic. He's picked out Nakamura brilliantly. Strong tackle there by McCormack, but it was a foul. McCormack's arguing bitterly, but I'm going to say it looked a free kick to me.
There was a hand on there. I think that's what the referee saw. The hand that came McCormack round Nakamura's waist. A great opportunity now. Very dangerous situation for Motherwell.
I think that was McCormack's frustration. He knows that they have Maloney and Nakamura, who are deadly in this situation.
And Pentrov's not bad neither, Joe. He's 1 out of the 3.
Petrov for the power, and the other 2 for the dexterity and the swerving top corner attempts. It's going to be Maloney. Very close, but Graham Smith was across. I think he might have got there anyway.
Yeah, it's great technique that. Graham Smith takes a step to his right. A double bluff. And Maloney tries to put it in the corner that he's defending, but I think the keeper would have just got there, I think.
Strong challenge there by Virgo. This is Hamill. Well, again, appears at the moment to be going Celtic's way. They do have a big threat going forward, and their defence so far has stood up pretty solidly.
If you tell you what, you're a little bit disappointed the service that's gone into your front 2 Motherwell strikers.
Off the ball, McCormack went down, but there was nothing sinister about that. He ran into Nakamura. Kinnebara got to that ahead of Hartson. Corrigan showing his confidence in his keeper. It's not perhaps the best. Possession back with Celtic. Here's Mo Camara with that elbow bandage, which is a superstition. There's no damage done there. He did have an elbow injury at Wolves, played with his strapping, and obviously thought he played well, and he's kept it ever since. Challenge made by Craig, and it was a good one. This is Kerr. Hamill under pressure there from Maloney. So the possession count there, 50-50. No real surprise in that. It's just that there's a little bit more menace about Celtic when they have the ball, normally, unless Scott McDonald can change that here. Oh, down he goes. That was a very big shout for a penalty. Referee Charlie Richmond couldn't have been closer, and he said no. The Motherwell fans are incensed about that. It's a very big decision.
It was a mistake initially from Celtic. Scott McDonald picked the ball up. There's a coming together there of play. You can say the ball is possibly going away. You can see what Scott McDonald's playing for there. He's picking the ball up. He's driving into the box, as you would expect.
Well, Petrov got a touch on that. He did get a touch on it. I think that was a big difference. Had he not done so, I think it was a penalty, but he did get a touch. So I think the referee's proved to be right.
Top credit there. Charlie Richmond right on it.
Well, such margins are so tight, really, because it was the briefest of touches that Petrov got on the ball. Charlie Richmond will now have to take some action here. He's just had enough of these little incidents, and it's a lecture for McBride, just as Nakamura has had as well, so they're both on a warning.
There's been a little coming together of the 2 of those players, but I don't think there's anything in there. I think both players are looking at the ball. His hands just come on. It's caught Nakamura on the side of the head.
Nakamura fouling McBride. Well, these 2 are not the best of friends, I think it's fair to say. There's more to come from this little duel, I think. Heavy challenge. Terry Butcher was not a happy man a moment ago when that happened? Well, that's quite obvious. Fourth official, Brian Winter, gets some work to do there.
Same as a player, same as a manager. Never changes.
Well won by Varga. Here's McCormack. That's asking too much, surely, of Foran. So Paul Telfer looks always the calmest man in the field. A year ago today, he played for Southampton in a 2-0 victory over Liverpool. So here's Petrov now with the throw. Well, it's all being handed on there, and back it comes in the end to the usual thrower, who is Paul Telfer on the right. Maloney linking well. Matched well by Kerr also. McBride now to Corrigan. That's McCormack. Now McBride. A little bit casual there. Well, we also have for you some live French football on Setanta Sports 2. Lens against Monaco at 5 o'clock and Lyon against Auxerre at 7:45. That's top-class football from France on Setanta Sports 2 this evening. So here's Mo Camara. It's been a pretty decent return to the side, Mark, this afternoon.
Absolutely, I think he was just coming onto a game, you could say, when he got left out of the side, but I think he's come into the side today. He's done everything that's been asked of him today. More in a defensive role than an attacking role. We're used to his free roaming, free running runs up the park. But I think that McBride's on this side and keeping him pushed back. He's doing more of a defensive job today.
This is Stevie Hamill. McDonald hasn't been as much involved as I'm sure Motherwell would like to see. Here's Hamill again, still coming forward. That's for McDonald to chase. Good goalkeeping by Boric.
Never alert. That's what we like to see from your goalkeeper. Just on his toes, sees the danger quickly, off his line, and takes the pressure off his defenders.
Fairness to Stan Varga, he also was across to deal with that had it been required. That's Virgo. Now McBride asking a lot of Hamilton. Hamilton's got many attributes, so one of these is not the electric pace.
More of a central player, Jim Hamilton. Scott McDonald's the man that works the channels. Nevertheless, he's still dragging the big centre half out of the middle. They feel uncomfortable.
Varga's header helped on there by Petrov. Well, past the half-hour mark now. Motherwell a goal behind. Celtic on track to open a 10-point gap at the top of the SPL and keep ahead. But no indication that these points are safe at the moment. Motherwell are still hustling and hounding and battling. There's a good pass from Varga. Here's Nakamura. Looking for the run from Zuraski. It's awkward for Craig and he judged that extremely well. That's good defending. Now Corrigan. Here's Hamilton. Fouled by Virgo. Well, Hamilton's not content with the free kick. Wants to make a point or two.
That's good work from the centre forward. That's what you're wanting as a Motherwell player. That's what you want to see. As a midfield player, ball going into your centre forward and getting hold of it and getting the free kick.
Hamill trying to play that through for McCormack. Could be a problem here for Motherwell with Petrov in possession. Zurawski peeling off to the left once again. Over the far side is Maloney. Remember, Hamill was well upfield there in attack a moment ago. Now he's had to try and get back. That's a very good ball in, and it's well defended by Stephen Craigan, marking John Hartson.
That's fantastic play there from Stephen Craigan. Had a great game last week as well. Stood firm, got himself inside that far post, inside the right side of John Hartson. A great defensive header.
So Motherwell will have one post covered here. The far post is protected, the near post isn't. The barging inside the box. The ball's going to play, in fact. That's the indication from the linesman. They had bent out, and it's a goal kick.
Just too much action on the ball there. Linesman's flag up straight away.
Still well defended by Kenneborough. Did well there. The referee having a bit more work to do. Well, we've mentioned Motherwell's difficulty in the first half against Celtic. Only 2 first half goals in 17 matches here. So that might be some consolation to Terry Butcher, the fact that they normally do their main work in the second half as far as goals are concerned. Terry Butcher still living every moment of this.
Telling everybody to calm down.
Shots in goal, well, only one apiece, and one out of one for Zurawski, which has given Celtic the lead. Here's Hamill again. Now Foran helping it on to McDonald. Good interception there by Telfer. He does read the game very well, Paul Telfer, as you would expect from such an experienced player. Kenneborough going for length, looking there for Hamilton. It's misjudged by Varga. He's a chance for Hamilton. And the covering player there was Telfer. It was very good covering play too. The shot's deflected for the corner, but it's Paul Telfer who rescued Celtic there after an error by Varga initially.
Great little ball from McBride into Hamilton there. Just pulled the shot across there. Half decent chance though for Hamilton. Good defending, good credit for defended.
McBride's corner's a good one. Headed down by Zurawski. Celtic leave no one upfield at all at corners. Great debate among the coaching fraternity about whether or not that's appropriate. Men like Ferguson think it is, and Jose Mourinho thinks otherwise. He leaves 3 upfield. Man of the match competition, remember that. These are the numbers to call, a text address to use if you want to enter and try to match the decision made by Mark Hateley at the end of the game, in which case you may well win a signed shirt from that man of the match. Zurawski is the only goal scorer, obvious candidate so far.
Maybe you just stand on that debate, leaving strikers up and back. Got
very interesting debate. I always think if you're defending, you're defending, and everyone should defend. But the theory from Mourinho is that if 3 are left upfield, you need to leave 4 back.
Absolutely.
So there's more space in the box.
Being an ex-striker, I would agree with him. More you can leave up, more it encourages the attacking side to leave players back and keeps those players out your box. Easy to defend against.
The contrary view is that the more packed the penalty box is, the less goals are scored. Interesting debate. There's Lennon, across it goes to Maloney. Celtic can of course play with this kind of patience now because they do have the lead. Camera inside there for Nakamura. There goes McDonald, met well by Virgo. That's a good challenge by Adam Virgo, well timed. Matched by McBride's challenge of Nakamura. Here's McDonald now. 4 runs to the left, McBride to the right. Strong tackle made by Varga, and a good one. Very well judged.
Yeah, great tackle that from Varga. Just watch the ball, didn't watch the player.
Back it comes to Graham Smith. Well now, Celtic will be determined to hold this lead at least, and possible add to it before half-time. Well, that's a clear foul, that. Well, Varga is complaining that he had an elbow thrown at him by Hamilton. I saw no evidence of that, but he certainly fouled Hamilton. Let's check on that.
Eyes on the ball. Varga's hand just comes over the top of the shoulder and catches Hamilton. I think there's many complaints there.
Clear foul, I think. Yep. Rides cross, cut off well by Petrov. Here's Camera. Well, it's Celtic with everyone back, of course. You've got to play it short out of defences if you're starting in that position. Here's Foran. Almost through there to Scott McDonald. Virgo did well again.
pretty well first half. There we go, and Varga. Pairing, central pairing of the two.
Careless one there by Foran. Let's goes for the goal kick. Yeah, Adam Virgo is only having his second start. In fact, in the Celtic team, he's been on the bench and come on 7 times before now, but it's his second start in the game. He replaced Douay at half-time against Clyde in the Cup.
Multi-purpose player as well, can play in a number of positions. John?
Yep. Here's Zurawski. Tackled strongly and cleanly by Craigan. Zurawski thought it was a foul, but the referee didn't believe so. A chance now, Hamilton's pass. Here's McDonald with Telford closing him down. McDonald again. Oh, it's fine play by McDonald. An excellent defending by Camara. His positioning was excellent. It would have been a tap in for Hamilton without Camara's intervention. The Celtic defence struggling again. And the offside flag was up. That will end the pressure. Well, so close again for Motherwell.
Super play from Scott McDonald here. You saw he checks onto his left foot. Jim Hamilton just peeling up to the far post. Didn't anticipate the ball to the near post, but sod's law, you either go one way or the other, and more often than not it goes in the opposite direction. But good work from that young man now.
Wrestling there by Hartson on Craigan. McCormick turns it back to Craigan. Well, I suspect Motherwell would like to see this man, Brian Kerr, on the ball much more than he has managed to be in this game so far. Just as I think Celtic want to see Petrov on the ball more.
Yeah, absolutely. And playmakers, balls that connect between midfield and the strikers. Little 1-2s, him especially. Runs breaking into the box.
Bullock's complaining there to the referee about the attentions of McDonald. Not that it matters at this moment, but perhaps thinking about the next challenge. Martin back to Petrov. Petrov is being marked by Alan McCormick in the middle of the field. Then is on Kerr. Perhaps explains why neither of the creative men have had as much involvement as their clubs would like. Here's Paul Telford. Foran quickly there to Kerr, has found some space. That's for Hamilton! It's a classic from Jim Hamilton! You won't see a better goal this season!
What a goal, and you can see by his expression, he doesn't score many like that, but that candidate for goal of the season without a shadow of a doubt. One player in the box. There's one player, 3 Celtic defenders, bang. Keeper, absolutely no chance. Kerr with the ball into the box, left foot. Keeper helpless. That is a fantastic technique, and that's his team right back in it. Let's look at this again. Fantastic. What a goal that is.
Well, it's his 8th goal of the season, Jim Hamilton, but it's certainly his best, and I haven't seen them all, but I'm confident in saying that. That was quite stunning.
It's probably the best of his career. That is an absolutely stunning goal job.
Incredible finish, and what a difference that makes to the complexion of the game. And I bet you never felt that either, Mark. You wouldn't even feel it off the
sweet spot. That's what happens when you wear the captain's armband.
Here's McBride now, taking on Varga. Muscled out of that by Varga. Here's Petrov. A lot of space on the right here for Maloney. Hartson and Zurawski supporting. It's over for Hartson, but too much on that. That gives Motherwell time to come back and face the attack. Here's Nakamura. Oh, it's good skill, a little step over. Back with Petrov. Lennon now hasn't scored since December 2001. Didn't fancy a shot at goal there either. Good running by Telford. The cross is excellent. Hartson's head is good. Excellent goalkeeping.
That's a super ball in from Telford. That man there just making half a yard for himself. Telford, full pelt, just clipping the ball up there. And it's a good save at the end now from Graham Smith. Down low to his right. And a good collect.
I held it too, because had it broken off him, there was a chance for Nakamura.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Here's Brian Kerr, what a telling pass he delivered there. This is McDonald now. Virgo goes across. Good marking by Virgo. Oh, that really sets the game up. Well, we hear about wonder goals often, but if one fits that category, it was that goal from Jim Hamilton. Mark McGee is in the stand there, the Brighton manager, who was the man who sold Adam Virgo to his former Aberdeen teammate, Gordon Strachan. Well, I think he'll be arguing that Virgo is good value. That's an offside decision against McBride. Well, what a goal by Jim Hamilton. Quite sensational.
You look at this, and you cannot blame any defenders here. You just cannot defend against that, Jock. The ball's coming away, it's coming out, away from the player. And it's just credit where credit's due. It's just an unbelievable goal, that is.
Yeah, it's always interesting that, because I think Gordon Strachan will hopefully tell us after the match that he blames no one for that. He might blame whoever allowed Brian Kerr to deliver the cross, but after that...
Yeah. It's undefendable. Just a great finish.
Vargas header away. Strongly back there from Craigan, an offside flag up a bit late actually. That's what upsets the supporters. So the flag up there against, I think, Scott McDonald. So the final minute of an enthralling first half. It hasn't been the prettiest, it hasn't been the silkiest of football, but it's been competitive from the first kick of the ball. We've seen two excellent goals, one absolutely stunning.
Been played at a very, very good tempo as well, Jock. Yeah, we've seen little confrontations all over the park, which has added to the spice of the game. Two good goals.
Good running by Petrov. Offside against Zurawski. So we've had a fourth official announcement. I think he said 1 extra minute. Was that all he said?
Not offside. Mile onside. Craigan playing him onside there.
This shows you though how difficult it is for assistants. You could argue it's their only real task in a match, but
what we've got to do is look along the line, Jock. Go with that.
Hamilton's layoff. McCormick in too big a hurry. Then goes Hamilton again, strongly for the ball. Nakamura using camera. Seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Corrigan. Very good feet, Martin Corrigan. Always happy to take the ball in tight situations. Clumsy one by Foran.
That one should have been just over the full-back's head into the corner. Relieve the pressure.
The referee's check was assistant, I think. The timing is right, and I think we'll have that whistle any second now. More camera will take the throw. Hartson helps it on. This is Zurawski. There's the time for another attack. Hamill now to Foran. That's very good play from Motherwell. Taking Maloney right out of things there with that little wall pass. Here's McDonald taking on Virgo. Tackled well though by Paul Telfer. Well, we're well into the second minute of additional time, but there will be no more. Jim Hamilton has set this game alight with a goal which will be recalled, I think, by anyone who was here to see it. Mo Kamara is over to congratulate him, I think, on the quality of that. It was Zurawski who gave Celtic the early lead with an excellent finish of his own. But the goal from Hamilton is in the wonder category. That's the pass from Petrov, which released Zurawski. Excellent finish there beyond Graham Smith. It looked to me the goal which would give Celtic the lead at half-time until this strike by Jim Hamilton made it one apiece. It really is a very tight, tense match. Very competitive indeed. Motherwell right back in it. Celtic have a lot of work to do. Don't go away. The second half will be enthralling. It's Motherwell 1, Celtic 1. Away from McCormick, that's a good ball in, and it's scored on by Hartson!
Fantastic moment. Celtic, and how well they deserve it.
Get inside the heart of your club. For more information or to subscribe, call 08700 85 1888.
If you've been refused credit elsewhere, nobody tries harder than Welcome Car Finance to get you a newer car. Every year we approve thousands of people for car credit. Many of our top name cars are under 2 years old and all come with an independent quality and safety check and full MOT. Call Welcome Car Finance now and we'll give you at least £1,000 for your old car plus £250 cash back. Call Welcome Car Finance now on 0800 040 9000 or visit our website.
Keep building your official SPL Panini sticker collection with 12 exclusive League Ladder stickers. Keep your team's position up to date and don't miss a move. Free inside Monday's Daily Record. No tokens, no vouchers, no fuss. Only in the Daily Record.
What a beautiful day.
Good morning.
And the rhythm of life is a powerful beat. Put a tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet. Rhythm in your bedroom, rhythm in the street. Yes, the rhythm of life is a powerful beat. Flip your wings and fly to your daddy. Take a dive and swim to your daddy. Hit the floor and rock to daddy. Baby's got the rhythm of life.
Other people's smoke is a nuisance. Having to go to hospital, that's a nuisance. Chemotherapy is a nuisance. So is losing your hair. Dying. That's a bit of a nuisance as well.
Passive smoking isn't just a nuisance, it's a killer. From the 26th of March, smoking will be banned in all of Scotland's enclosed public places.
Bring the drama, passion, skill and action of football on Setanta Sports to your business and get your name in front of hundreds of thousands of our sports-minded viewers. We've got advertising packages tailored to suit your business needs. So to advertise on Setanta, simply call 0207 287 3388. Put your company into a winning position. Call 0207 287 3388.
There is a rumour here that Jim Hamilton is currently on an open-top bus touring Motherwell city centre and celebrating what must be the goal of his career. He's played for half the teams in the Bank of Scotland Premier League. He scored a lot of goals in his time, but maybe none more memorable than that one. And who knows, maybe none more significant than that one, because Motherwell were struggling at the time against Celtic, 1 goal down. But that goal, 4 minutes from the interval, really lifts things for them and gives them a heightened belief that they can take something from this match. With me in the studio here at Fir Park, Craig Burley and Billy Dodds. And well, the complexion has changed a bit, Craig, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not quite the fireworks from Motherwell from the previous week against Rangers when they started the game really well and a little bit tentative, allowed Celtic to get comfortable in the game. Obviously Celtic's goal helped that, but towards the end of the first half, Motherwell coming back into it and really put some decent deliveries into the box. Obviously the goal, as we've seen a bit, to get them back into the game, but I think Terry will be reasonably pleased. But the game is well and truly on now. Without Motherwell really playing particularly well, Brian Kerr needs to get on the ball a little bit more in midfield. McCormick's getting his foot in, but Kerr's the one that makes them tick, and he's not quite getting enough possession at the moment. But McDonald and Hamilton will cause the two centre-backs problems, who have done okay in the first half, Virgo, but haven't had too much against them. But decent first half from their point of view.
Yeah, Motherwell maybe finishing the first half here the way they started the first half against Rangers last Sunday, and that's probably, Billy, made a contribution towards Virgo and Varga. It's allowed them to settle, and they've looked pretty solid.
Yeah, I think the goal helps Celtic ease into their style of play. They've passed it after that, after they've got the goal, and Motherwell weren't too much in the game. I'm sure Terry Butcher's team talk would get right in about them, test their centre half, new partnership, but they never really done that. And the odd occasion they did, there was a few problems caused, but overall they weren't doing it, and Celtic had practically an easy passage right up to 40 minutes to that wonder strike.
Yeah, their only chance really came from a set piece after a couple of minutes. Stephen Hamill's corner, Richie Foran's header off the line, although maybe it was hitting the post here from Mo Camara.
Yeah, I don't think it was going in, but you're right, it's 2 minutes into the game. I mean, brilliant attacking the ball here from Foran. He's quite a strong, quite a big lad, powerful, really attacks it well. Camara does his job on the line. I think you'll see from the angle here behind the goal, it's either going to hit the post or it's going to go wide. I don't think it's going in, but it was a decent delivery into the box, and it was a good attacking header from Foran, but Camara doing his job.
The only clear thing about the offside rule is that it's confusing. I think most of us would agree with that. Well, the ruling here, of course, is that Maciej Żurawski on the far side is coming back from an offside position, but he's passive at this stage.
Yeah, he's not. If that pass goes straight to him, of course he's offside. But there's been another pass to Maloney, headers it down, he's back onside, and it's good timing in the run. It's a goal. It's a clear goal. For me, it's never offside, and it's a good play by Celtic. Long, hopeful clearance, good knockdown, as I say, by Maloney. But what a spot that is!
You can see where Żurawski is now. He was offside when the original ball came in, but it didn't land at his feet. He then goes back into an onside position. Now he's got 2 yards on Kinnebra, and it's a good finish from him, but he has not gained an advantage because he's then gone 2 yards. Kinnebra's 2 yards goal side of him. At that point, there's no advantage at all. And the bottom line is he outpaces Kinnebra and puts it in the back of the net. It's one of those grey areas that years ago would have been a yellow straight. a offside straight away, flag went up. But it's the changing of the rules and it's the directives, and I don't think he gained an advantage by that.
Any fault attached to Graham Smith for failing to keep that out? He did get a good hand on it.
It's a 1-on-1, and Żurawski's went right through. He's caught it well. It's gone in the bottom corner. He's got a hand on it. I think any 1-on-1s, if the goalie saves it, it's a great save. But I don't think you can attach any blame to Smith there.
Should Motherwell have had a penalty here for Stilian Petrov's challenge on Scott McDonald? There was contact, no doubt about that.
Wasn't it like this last week in last week's game? The players going to ground, and once you go to ground, does he get a touch on the ball? The lads thought in commentary did. I'm not so sure. Watch here. He does. To be fair, he does. So the referee's absolutely spot on, and I'll eat my words. But it just shows you, we did think that was a penalty, and Petrov's obviously got a touch, faintest a touch, but good decision from Charlie Richmond.
Well, Jim Hamilton's equaliser was something special on 41 minutes, and he has scored a lot of goals in his time, hasn't he? But surely none better than this.
What can you say? He's played alongside Big Ham. He's got good technique, but that's just right at the top draw. We were talking about Kerr not going in the game much, but he picks the ball up wide left there. Good, hopeful ball in the edge of the box, 20 yards, loads to do. Craig says you're saying no, okay then, bang, right on the top corner. I mean, it's one of the training ground ones where you just run off the training ground if you do something like that, and you'll no score it.
Yeah, and the two centre halves have done particularly well. It has to be said for guys that haven't played very often, but that is just once in a career. To do things like that is just a fantastic goal, and it's really lit this game up, it has to be said.
And that was Jim Hamilton's first goal at Fir Park since September as well. What was important, of course, for Motherwell at that stage was to keep the door shut at the other end, because they knew Celtic would come back at them looking to restore their advantage. And how important, I wonder, will this save from Smith prove to be?
It gave Motherwell a huge lift, but I'll tell you what, they could have lost it straight away. Good play, overlap run by Telfer, good delivery, and it's a great header by John Hartson, but well held by Smith, because there you see, if he drops it, spills it at all, Nakamura gets a tap in. But no, overall that would have been a big body blow for Motherwell, but so far Motherwell will be happy now that they've got themselves back in the game.
So we have a game on our hands here at Fir Park. It's 1-1 at the interval. These Motherwell fans, they don't look too chuffed, but they are honestly quite pleased that their team is back on terms. Second half on the way.
Celtic. And how well they deserve it.
Get inside the heart of your club. For more information or to subscribe, call 08700 85 1888.
Keep building your official SPL Panini sticker collection with 12 exclusive League Ladder stickers. Keep your team's position up to date and don't miss a move. Free inside Monday's Daily Record. No tokens, no vouchers, no fuss. Only in the Daily Record.
What a beautiful day.
Good morning.
The legendary Richard Ashcroft returns with his classic new album, Keys to the World. Keys to the World, the critically acclaimed new album from Richard Ashcroft. Out Monday.
And the rhythm of life is a powerful beat. Puts a tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet. Rhythm in your bedroom, rhythm in the street. Yes, the rhythm of life is a powerful beat. Flip your wings and fly to your daddy. Take a dive and swim to your daddy. Hit the floor and rock to your daddy. Baby's got the rhythm of life.
If you need to borrow money, then you should talk to specialists. Someone who's on your side, who acts for you. Like Lisa at loans.co.uk.
Hi, Phil. This nice couple were paying over £1,000 every month on their unsecured credit agreements.
Could you help them?
Yes, even though they've been turned down in the past. We can reduce a customer's monthly outgoings by up to 50% every month.
So they're happy?
Very, very happy. We arranged a loan to clear their previous debts, and they get a 5-month break before they have to start making repayments.
Happy days.
If you're a homeowner and you need a loan, call loans.co.uk on 0800 856 7029.
Other people's smoke is a nuisance. Having to go to hospital, that's a nuisance. Chemotherapy is a nuisance. So is losing your hair. Dying. That's a bit of a nuisance as well.
Passive smoking isn't just a nuisance, it's a killer. From the 26th of March, smoking will be banned in all of Scotland's enclosed public places.
Bring the drama, passion, skill and action of football on Setanta Sports to your business and get your name in front of hundreds of thousands of our sports-minded viewers. We've got advertising packages tailored to suit your business needs. So to advertise on Setanta, simply call 0207 287 3388. Put your company into a winning position. Call 0207 287 3388.
Please give £2 a month to fund more research and help more people survive cancer.
What a difference a goal makes. The complexion has changed completely here at Fir Park in those last few minutes of the first half. Celtic were 1-up, looking pretty comfortable until Jim Hamilton crashed in a spectacular equaliser. Celtic, of course, are looking to stretch their advantage at the top of the Bank of Scotland Premier League to 10 points. It will be double figures if they can win this match. A 10-point lead over Hearts. But Motherwell have designs of their own after Zurawski's opener, which was a good goal, we reckon. Designs of their own on getting the points for themselves, and they looking to catch Inverness if they can and win their way back into the top 6 of the SPL. And that man there, Jim Hamilton's equaliser, has them back on level terms halfway through. It's 1-1 at Fir Park, the second half with Mark Hateley and Jock Brown.
Thank you, Rob. Yes, I looked at it. Jim Hamilton, who scored that sensational goal in the first half. In fact, the debate we've had at half-time has been whether or not that was better than Zinedine Zidane, the European Cup final for Real Madrid against Bayer Leverkusen. And my vote is for Jim Hamilton.
Yeah, mine would be for Jim Hamilton, but I don't think it was as important as Zidane's.
Well, this afternoon it isn't. It is more important this afternoon. So no change in either lineup for the second half. Zurawski and Maloney will get the match underway for Celtic when referee Charlie Richmond has completed the count of players. Real sense of anticipation again for the second half of the match, which is underway now. And looking around to see if any tactical alterations may have been made also. Celtic still starting with Hartson and Zurawski. That was Kinniburgh's challenge on Hartson at the expense of a corner kick.
That's what the start you're looking at with your Terry Butcher. A bit slack there from the Celtic kick-off. Straight away under pressure. Big guys up in support.
Motherwell, incidentally, in that corner kick debate, leave one player upfield, Scott McDonald. Nakamura's corner, headed away firmly from the near post area by Hamill. McCormick quickly in on Lennon. Good challenge by Camara on McDonald. Motherwell anxious to get the ball forward here, they now have a chance. Defended that pretty well, that corner kick. Here's Stevie Hamill. Looking for Scott McDonald. Telfer did well. Collected though by Kerr. Referred to his quiet first half, but perhaps didn't give enough credit to Neil Lennon for that quietness. Kept inside by Hartson. First to the ball is Craigan. Bit of space here now for Motherwell with McBride and Corrigan on the right hand side. Hamilton and McDonald calling for the ball in the area. This is McBride. Oh, he's taken out by Camara. Well, Camara wants to debate the issue. Let's check on that again.
Just an intelligent little flip inside there from McBride. I don't think there's a lot in that. He knew what he was going for. He's playing for the free kick, just getting his body across Camara.
This is a very good opportunity. Oh, again with the big man forward. Craigan there and Kinnebert up. Richie Foran also number 9, not being very close to the mark at the moment. Won by Hartson, who's done some very good defensive work in these set-piece situations. Zurawski to Nakamura. This is good play from Celtic on the counter. Petrov through the middle. Maloney's trying to get there too. Motherwell seem to have plenty of players back. This is still Zurawski. Careless one by Craigan and had to be hurried. That clearance by McBride. It's collected now by Lennon. Telfer's pass misjudged. Good play by Foran. Hamilton brought down by Petrov. Celtic man acknowledges the offence instantly. Arm raised by way of apology. Here's Hamill now to McDonald. Missed by Foran but not by Varga. Well, these opening exchanges as tense as you might have expected on the part of both sides. Craigan's clearance just eludes Zurawski, but he did enough to get the ball to Petrov. Celtic persisting with Maloney on the right, Nakamura on the left. That's Telfer. Maloney using those quick feet to good effect. Brought down by Foran, quite plainly. Outstretched arms, a gesture of innocence. Cutting no ice with the referee.
Who me? That's what he's saying. It's a great skill there from Sean Maloney, showing good strength as well. Small guy.
Good play by Camara until the cross. Good forceful run again on that left hand side. Well, he gives immense energy to the left flank of the Celtic defence and attack, Mo Camara. Not in the Guinea squad for the African Cup of Nations though. Hamilton challenging Vargas, putting him off enough. Camara's header. Here's Hamilton holding off Lennon, but he couldn't get away from Petrov. Hartson heading that straight to Corrigan. Here's McBride. They're going very quickly on Hamilton. I'm not sure what Corrigan had in mind there, but didn't quite work out for Motherwell. Free kick against McCormack, and he's going to be in trouble for that gesture of dissent. Not the first time Alan McCormack has shown his displeasure with a refereeing decision.
He's one of those players that's always there, always in your face, always nipping and tucking around and picking up a yellow card now for his troubles.
Well, that's not what he wants at the start of the second half, because there'll be a lot of tackles to make before the end of this game. Vargas free kick, looking there for Hartson. Nodded that down well, but the cover was there for Motherwell. Here's McBride. Difficult one for him to take, couldn't quite control that. Charlie Richmond issuing his 89th yellow card of the season in his 24th match. 2 reds as well, I can tell you. Oh, just 3 I think. Only 3 reds. Hartson in behind, that's not his strength, they're running into these situations. And that was lucky for Celtic, for Motherwell rather.
It was. That would have been Sean Maloney on Zarowski. He could have been in trouble.
Kinneborough looking for McDonald. Pushed by McDonald, surely on Telford. Well, the referee not interested in that. Kerr trying to flick that towards McDonald. Telford's in the way.
Magic, you need to run. You need to run, Magic.
It's all very tight. There's so little space in the middle of the field this afternoon. It's been very fiercely contested in there. There's McCormack quickly in on Petrov. That's been his main task this afternoon. Here's Foran. Held up by Varga, who's been a very good challenge once again. But here's the problem for McCormack. He's back there jousting with Nakamura, and he's already been yellow carded. Strong tackle by Corrigan. He won the ball though from Zarowski. The referee waves play on. That's Hamilton. Came off the arm of Maloney. It doesn't matter. Here's Foran. Assessing the options around. The best one for him was Hamill. Now McCormack. This is Kevin McBride. And a push there by McDonald on Telford to gain an advantage is picked up by the referee.
Shake of the head there. Some play there from Motherwell. Some good passing.
Just pushed him over, didn't he?
Just a shove.
I think the McCormack issue is now a serious one for Motherwell, because having been yellow carded so early in the second half and being so combative.
Yeah, so fiery as well, isn't he? He's there, doesn't take anything sort of lying down. He's got a word to be said.
There's an issue there, because on the bench it's full of youngsters. Sean Fagan, the other man perhaps, who really could be expected to come into a cauldron like this at this point in the game, but I don't know if that's in Terry Butcher's mind. Here's Varga. Now Camara. Nakamura tackled well by Corrigan. Well, the jousting continues all over the pitch. Zarowski now much too easily for the referee's liking. No free kick given. This is for McDonald. He's on his own. Needs some help. Gets it now from Hamilton. Here's Foran, showing too much of that to Lennon. Hamill now. Using McCormack inside. This is Corrigan. Held up well by Nakamura. Big challenge here for Cragen. Arrived late. Caught Zarowski.
Cragen was never getting to that. He knew he wasn't getting to that. The token gesture to get the ball there. Stop Zarowski in his tracks. Just having a word with him though. Referee Charlie Richmond.
Free kick to be taken by Camara or by Varga. Amy again for Hartson. That's well won by Kinneborough in front of Hartson. And Maloney went down there. I think he actually buckled himself. I don't think it was a foul on him. The referee didn't think so either, but he's gone over his ankle. We have a problem there. This is McBride now in possession for Motherwell. Well, it's good footwork by McBride. Down much too easily. Much too easily. Well, he's incensed that we're not getting a penalty, but I don't think any realistic possibility there.
Absolutely no chance. Very, very easily. He went down. everything right up to there. He should have kept going.
He showed immense skill, in fact, at that point, and I think determination to stay on his feet might have served him better. Kennebury flashing there with Hamill. No lasting damage. Kevin McBride here, look at this. Don't think so. Do you, Mark?
No. And then just went down too dramatically for me. Keeps his eye on the ball and keeps going for the ball until they picks it up again. The hands are on from Kamara. I'll say that, but not enough to warrant a penalty.
Camera forward here for Nakamura. He's been allowed to deliver that. It's met by Cragen. McBride perhaps losing some concentration there. Loudon with Nakamura in behind him. Oh, that's good play by Nakamura. Held up well by Corrigan. The goal kick is given. Well, let's have another look at that. Charlie Richmond had no doubt at all about the decision there, the penalty decision. Let's check it again. Well, I tell you what, if he had gone down even better, he might have had a better chance. It was the drama that he demonstrated, I think, that really ruled against him. Telfer's clearance straight to McCormack. Three in a way. Well, I'm not sure it's going to do much damage to Celtic anyway, that pass. Sean Maloney appears to have recovered from that little stumble on his ankle. Still playing in that wide right position. Here's Lennon now, supporting from midfield with Petrov. Nakamura's been given license to do a bit of roaming to create something. That's Maloney's ball in. Too big a hurry. I'm not convinced he's fully recovered, in fact, from that bit of injury he took a minute ago.
He's had ankle problems earlier on in the season, Sean Maloney. He seems to be moving pretty freely there.
Wasn't like him to be in such a big hurry though to release that. Normally he's quite content to get on the ball and take it for a run, do some damage.
Might be a bit tired, Joe, just having a rest.
At that stage of the match, approaching the hour mark. Vargas header down is collected by McBride. Bit of neat footwork there. That's for McDonald. Vargas with him. It's good play by McDonald again. Now Corrigan. Standing that up. Borak should win it and does. Careless through out though, putting Maloney under pressure. Hamill can return this. Oh, he's given it straight back to the keeper. Apologising to his teammates for the lack of quality in the cross. Here's Petrov leading off that challenge from McCormack.
Stand still, stand still.
Petrov again, back with Nakamura, is playing much more centrally now. Well, that's fine play by Foran. Well, the idea was good because there was a gap there for McDonald to exploit. Had the delivery been better.
That's a tough ball though. There's not a lot of space to put that in. You know, Buric is going to be reading them sort of situations. Right out, taking that cleanly. Difficult ball to find.
Żurawski, if that was delivered, it was brilliant. I'm not so sure that it was though, but it's very effective. A little bobble there on the surface as he tried to play the pass to Maloney. I don't think it was a mistake on his part, really. And McCormack.
Give him the credit for
Hamilton.
that. Yeah, give him that credit.
Cross comes to Corrigan. Good running by Kerr. McBride's cross. Hamilton trying to put pressure on Lennon. Caught him late from behind. Free kick to Celtic. Some activity too in the Celtic bench, I can tell you. That's a clumsy challenge in the back.
Big shove, big shoulder into the back of Neil Lennon there, but they're taking it well.
Aidan McGeady preparing for action, getting his instruction from Gary Pendry. Well, Terry Butcher really is liked on the bench, all youngsters. A huge task to bring any of these boys in at this stage. Taking the exception, and he's scored in a win here against Celtic in the past. Here's Hamill. Hamill again for Motherwell. Right, screaming to the ball on the far side of the pitch, but it would have been a terrific pass to find them.
And acres of space as well. Cameras tucked right over it by the side of Varga on the cover.
Not Kinneborough trying that ball, but Camera in the right place. That's good play by Zurawski, but it's a little bit tight for Nakamura, who recovered very well to retain possession. Well, that's good play from Maloney, that's what we expect from him. He was caught by Foran, foul clearly, the tumble for Foran, that'll be a yellow card, I think.
He's just bordering on that persistent fouling.
He's been warned the last time.
Just one more.
That's quite cynical, that one. I think it's a bad tackle.
A little clip of the heels there. Foran, guilty of a few niggly little free kicks.
Nakamura over the ball. Smith is committed, and he got there to beat Varga with a very good punch out. That was good goalkeeping. Oh, again, doing well defensively, these high balls, because Celtic do carry a threat all right there with Virgo and Varga and Hartson.
No doubt with this well there. Varga coming in. Smith both eyes on that ball.
Varga's pass is a good one. This is Maloney. Nakamura. Maloney again. Oh, that's very good awareness shown by Martin Corrigan. Let that run for the goal kick.
So to play for the defender, Corrigan.
Should give McGeady a chance to come on, I think. Sammy Burns giving him some encouragement. John Clark there also, the kit man at Celtic, former Lisbon Lion. It's Nakamura who's been withdrawn. Oh, some of the Celtic supporters not too happy about that decision. McGeady for Nakamura.
Different type of play coming on now. Just going over to Martin Corrigan's side, on the left-hand side.
They play against Kevin McBride, who probably know pretty well in his time at Celtic. McCormick helps it on. It's Maloney. Kerr trying to get to that first. Here's McDonald. Still McDonald. Retaining possession well. That's deflected. It'll have to be blocked by Boric, or it will be a corner kick. Camera to the rescue. The sensible thing.
There's one thing on Scott McDonald's mind there. He's getting the ball. He's got it out from his feet. Getting the shoulders, getting that shot off, trying to bend it into the keeper's top left-hand corner. Boric's doing well.
Clearance by Virgo. I wonder if Boric was actually sensible doing it, but he couldn't actually catch the ball because if the camera's involved, McBride would have had him exposed.
Just trying to stop the corner. I think that was the first thing on his mind, and realised, I think, not keeping it in.
Ball's out of play. So remember our man of the match competition. If your judgment is the same as that of Mark Catley, you could win a signed shirt from the man of the match. These are the numbers to call, the text address to use. And Jim Hamilton has joined Zurawski as a serious candidate for the wonder goal of the first half, or the wonder goal perhaps of the season. Well, it's a ball forward by Varga to no real effect, no purpose. Well, the match going through a little bit of a lull right now. We're just past the hour mark, and both sides seem to be struggling a little bit to have enough faith and belief that they can carve out some chances. And very few in the second half. Good work in midfield by both sides, closing people down, making life difficult. And it's protected defenders pretty well. Too many crises in defence for either side. It's offside against Hartson as the ball was delivered.
That's a good line held again. Two centre halves, Kinneborough and Corrigan. They played pretty well so far in this game. Holding a good high line.
Petrov forward for McGeady's first involvement in the play. Hustled into that error. McCormick now. Kerr playing it over the top there for McDonald. That was a very good pass, almost. Good invention there on the part of Brian Kerr. That's what Motherwell want from him.
Running on the ball. He's drifted in and out the game today. But when he's got himself on the ball, he's one of the good things associated with Motherwell in an attacking sense.
Carson helps it on there for Zurawski. He has to come back to retain possession. That's good play by the Polish striker. Here's Maloney. Held up by Hamill, who resisted the temptation of anything drastic on him. But that tackle by Foran, I think, will end the referee's patience. And it will be a yellow card for Richie Foran. I think that was pretty well inevitable the next time he committed an offence.
Well, I feel it's hard done by there. I think he gets something on the ball here. He does.
Yeah,
he gets a foot cleanly on the ball there. I think it was a foul. It's from Stevie Hamill, but that is a foot on the ball.
Yeah, he's unlucky.
Yeah, I think what's gone before him has earned him the yellow card.
I think he was on the brink the last time. It was 50-50 the last time, and the referee was just waiting for the next offence.
It's a dangerous position for Celtic, and should we say Motherwell?
McCormick helps that across. It's set up for Zurawski. Oh, that was a brilliant pass from John Hartson inside the box. It was brilliantly cushioned to Zurawski.
Fantastic pass, but what a block that is from Cragen. Just hoped on there. Not back, Zurawski. Cragen straight out to close that ball down.
Great play all round.
Yeah.
It's a very good ball. Had someone been making it on at the near post, but that wasn't provided, so Petrov's corner goes straight to young Graham Smith, relishing this opportunity now after so long in the shadows at Ibrox, now getting a real chance in the SPL with Motherwell and taking full advantage. And goes Kennebra strongly. That's Foran. McDonald putting pressure on again, forcing a bad clearance. McCormick now trying to pick out McBride. In goes Kerr. Sharp bit of play by Brian Kerr. That's an easy one, surely, for Boric.
Yeah, it's up there too long. Big goalkeeper. Plenty of time to come and get that. Balls in them sort of areas have got to be whipped in. Plenty of pace. The forwards are going to have a chance, yeah.
Insisting on some adjustments and some commitment. Morris Malpass too beside him. McCormick is a player he's speaking to, incidentally, giving him some orders. I don't know what order must be not to get another yellow card. Well, Scott McDonald clashing there with Adam Bookwell. I mean, really, how can he be coming against Berger for going to try and play the ball when Scott McDonald didn't attempt to go for the ball?
I think the fact is he catches him before he gets the ball. I think that's the only reason that is happening. The referee just, I think, felt obliged to give that.
Brian Kerr looking there for Foran to try and play across the face of goal. He's well matched there by Telfer. Maloney putting pressure on, forcing the long pass back. Zurawski too putting pressure on, and calmly played out by Smith. He did keep his composure there. This is McBride, brought down by McGeady.
Very stop-start now, very patchy period of the game, as you've just said, Jock. Getting hold of the ball, she's going nowhere. McGeady just a little clip on the outside of the ankle.
Yep, forwards tackle, they say. Martin Corrigan flighting it in, Hamilton the target, comes back here to Kerr. Well, could Motherwell do it twice in the game? Brian Kerr certainly a very likely candidate. Very good strike of the ball from the edge of the box, but not this time.
Yeah, already one goal against Celtic at Parkhead this season with an exquisite left foot shot. And this time, just high, wide and handsome.
Cragen getting the better of Hartson in the air. A little bit of space for McGeady now. Hasn't had too many opportunities to show his close control. Zurawski resisting one challenge from McBride. He's done well. Showed a bit of that to Hamill. Well, the dummy was made by Maloney. There's nothing wrong with that challenge. It's a throw to Motherwell. Not been Sean Lilley's best ever day, I would say, in the Celtic side.
He's come against a hard-working left-hand side today.
Yeah, combination of Foran and Hamill's been effective. Here's Corrigan. Taking Lennon for a run. Very confident possession, Corrigan. He's got very good feet. He's done well to get there. The cross was blocked by Camera. Now he's stranded, of course, upfield.
Now he's got to get back.
Taxi there for Corrigan. Get him back in the game. This is Sean Maloney. Happy thing is that Kevin McBride dropped into his place to give him some help. Good play, good teamwork. This is Scott McDonald. Assessing the options around. One of them was Jim Hamilton. Inside it goes for Poland. Can he get there in time? That's great play. And a very good block by Virgo. He read that situation very well, Adam Virgo. Because Chelford was certainly struggling against Poland. Petrov to Hartson has gone deep to get involved here. Not happy with the movement around him, I don't think, John Hartson. Virgo's pass picks out McGeady, a very good pass at that. Cameron racing forward, used as a decoy. McGeady going for goal, he's made it! A deflection gives Celtic the lead. Aidan McGeady shot, and goalkeeper Graham Smith was completely deceived by the deflection.
Yeah, super piece of play there. I think that was helped by the run from Mo Camera on the far side. McGeady didn't panic, got it onto his stronger foot, onto his left foot, pulled the trigger, got a bit of luck there with the deflection, and Graham Smith absolutely no chance whatsoever. Inspired substitution.
Well, Ed McGeady's fourth goal of the season. He's had by his standards, I reckon, a disappointing season so far in terms of appearances. Stephen Pearce, the former Motherwell player, will now come on. But Motherwell now have to come from behind once again.
We always say, if you don't buy that ticket, you haven't got a chance of winning. McGeady showed composure there, didn't rush it, didn't try to squeeze it off on his right foot. Waited his time, got it back onto his left, and had a dig.
Well, Motherwell really have a couple of possibilities here. They either feel sorry for themselves and go to a shell, or they come flying back. That's good play by McGeady, but the cross is too long. But the normal standard and the Terry Butcher demand will be that they react and they come storming back. And here's McDonald, who's certainly built that way. No doubt about that. He has Foran to the left. It's an excellent play from Motherwell. Richie Foran's cross. There's McDonald! He can't believe he missed.
That is a chance and a half, and that is a great reaction from Motherwell. They said they can take it two ways. This is a positive way. Great ball again, Foran. And that is a great opportunity. Scott McDonald gets himself in front of Varga. And we say by his standards, that's a sitter.
But it's a very, very difficult chance in the sense that he was really at full stretch to get away from the defence, to get to the ball. Fine play. There's Corrigan. Smith could easily have driven that against Zurowski. Well, that should give Motherwell some belief that they are still capable of coming back here. Neat play again by McBride. Hamilton helps it on. Here's McDonald, who's a big threat potentially, no doubt about that. Still the major threat to that Celtic defence. Larson did well. That's Kinneborough with the clearance. Ball still in play, and he managed to keep it in. Awkward there for Kinneborough. Larson wins it this time. Here's space now for Maloney. Cross goes forward with a very good tackle. Very well timed. It was inside the area. There was no margin for error there.
Put a power of work in today. Mr. Foran's been up and down this left-hand side the whole game. Defending, attacking. It's a super tackle to the time right.
So Zurowski being replaced. He's withdrawn. And he was the man who put Celtic on the way with the opening goal in 13 minutes. Very well taken indeed, making his total 8 for the season. We won't add to that this afternoon. The former Motherwell man Stephen Pearson comes on. That will mean some adjustment. I suspect it'll mean Maloney going to join John Hartson up front. Throw goes to Motherwell. And it could mean McGeady on the right and Pearson on the left, but it may be they're going to shore up midfield, Celtic. That is the likely situation at the moment. Pearson's going to a central midfield area. That suggests Celtic to close the game down, Mark.
I just think that they've stuck him in there. I think he'll probably drift from side to side, Pearson, as he did in his previous game. He's strong through the middle. There's an extra pair of legs that can break into the box. I think Lennon's been outstanding. Second half, I think he's still got the safety net there, and I think Pearson will be released forward from his position where he's central.
Well, it looks as though Petrov is the player who's been allowed to go and support Hartson. Maloney sticking to this right wing beat, which he's operated in for the bulk of the match. Now Hamill, time the enemy for Motherwell. 15 minutes left, plus some stoppage time. As McDonald again tries to collect, matched by Virgo. Virgo has done pretty well this afternoon.
Yeah, it's had a good game. He's come in. Much of a foot wrong. Varga. First time they've paired up together today.
Well, Virgo's always argued that that is his best position, centre half, centre back. Won by Maloney for Lennon. First to the ball here is Craigan for Motherwell. Al McCormick now comes to help his defenders. Celtic funneling back now to defend, quite content to stay around their own box and deal with anything Motherwell can offer. It doesn't indicate though a real determination to go and get the third goal, unless they're hoping to do that in the counter-attack.
I think that's what they'll be looking to do. Just sit in there, play the positions, and try to run Motherwell the space and then hit on the break.
Well, that's a sore one for Jim Hamilton. That really is a sore one, I have to say. I have some sympathy here, and this time referee Charlie Richmond stops the game instantly, and I think he's right this time. Well, I wasn't terribly happy when we were criticising him at Pataudry when Chris Clark went down, but this is a serious one. Watch this.
I think that's a fully committed Adam Virgo there, clearing the ball and follow through, catching Jim Hamilton right in the ribcage area. They're stuffing right out of him there. I think you'll find him back on his feet pretty quickly. Such is his character.
Well, I'm pleasantly surprised he's recovered so quickly. So a drop ball to restart the match, and there have been some instructions given to Alan McCormick by Terry Butcher during that little stoppage. So remember, our French football later on today, 5 o'clock in Setanta Sports 2, Lens against Monaco, and then later on at 7:45, Lyon, who are in the Champions League, of course, against Auxerre. That's on Setanta Sports 2 at 7:45. Here's Hartson. Now Lennon. Good running by Maloney. Foran's caught him. Now Foran could have a problem here. What line will the referee take? No, I think he's being sensible here. Maloney was certainly caught, but I do think Maloney still got an earlier injury to give him a difficulty. He was kicked in the back of that left ankle there.
That was a clumsy, just an awkward clumsy tackle there from Foran. Just went to stretch for the ball and caught Maloney on the heel.
So Petrov over the free kick. Although some defending to do before they can think about an equaliser. Hartson does well, so does Craigan on the clearance. Lennon and McDonald. McDonald wins it. Here's McBride. Pearson did well getting back. He's very quick indeed. Now Maloney. That's intended for Hartson. The interception was made well by Craigan. Sure-footed clearance by Kinneborough. Appeals the handball against Maloney, but that would have been a rough one. And that's a heavy tackle by Hamilton on Petrov. Now remember Petrov's history. It's a yellow card for the Motherwell captain. Petrov, of course, missed a couple of games, came back very quickly from an ankle injury.
It's a bit of a reckless challenge there from Jim Hamilton there, catching Petrov right on the outside of the right ankle, right on the ankle bone. Nice to see Petrov straight back on his feet though.
The last place you'd want to have a bad challenge though, I think, in that ankle, which has made a remarkably quick recovery. Injured in Inverness, remember? Hartson's header on, met there by Kinneborough. That's McCormack, that's a hopeful one. No real design in that clearance. Hamilton trying to put pressure on the Celtic back four. Kinneborough could have let that run. I think Graham Smith tried to tell him that. But he still did the safe thing, headed the ball away.
If in doubt, get it out. Probably didn't hear the call till late. Went with his first instinct.
This is Hamilton. Eyes wants more time on the ball, and Pearson was going to allow. Off goes Petrov. Kinneborough going to get there first, and he's played it against Petrov for the Motherwell throw. Well, that decision to play Willie Kinneborough has certainly not served Motherwell badly, with Brian McLean available again. Interesting decision that, wasn't it, Mark?
The Terry just teaching the young man a little bit of a lesson there. He's been first pick coming to, since he's come from Rangers into Motherwell. He's done pretty well by all accounts. It hasn't brought him straight back in. Kinneborough played well with Craigan last week against Rangers, and he stayed with that, which is great encouragement for the young Kinneborough.
Good layoff by McDonald for Kerr. Trying to play that through for Hamilton. I think might have been offside. And here's a counter-attack on, led by McGeady. Pumping tackle by Hamill, breaks for Hartson. Telfer as ever supporting. Still no signs yet of Mark Wilson, the new Celtic signing. Hasn't been introduced as yet. With 2 subs, so he may have a chance before the end, I think, to make his debut. Things still go Celtic's way, that is. Turned back by Telfer. Here's Hartson. Gathered the ball well. Petrov inside him. Well, that's very good awareness by Hartson. That's Maloney, handball on the control. Ball broke awkwardly to him. He used that left arm.
It's a super ball out from John Hartson. Ball just checked back though. And he got himself beyond the ball. Need to use his hand.
An indication to the Motherwell dugout about Willie Kinneborough, whether he has a problem. There's a debate going on whether or not he should be replaced.
His hands on his knees just before, just struggling to get his breath. He's exhausted or he's taken a knock.
I think Kinneborough is in some distress actually. I think he'll be replaced very shortly. Brian McLean is preparing for action. So this is Varga. This is towards Kinneborough, who's certainly struggling. He's very much struggling. Not sure what the injury is, but he's going to be replaced shortly. This is Telfer. Now Petrov. Strong tackle by Craigan. He got a touch on the ball. That's why it wasn't a foul. And there's no offside here as McDonald breaks in the left. Needs support in the middle. Closed down very well by Telfer. Good experience defending by Telfer.
Super play from Telfer there. Knew he wasn't going to get to the ball before McDonald. Just went for the second phase of the play there.
So here is Brian McLean. Willie Kinneborough, who has acquitted himself very well this afternoon. For the second time against Rangers last week he played well. So Brian McLean comes back. That shouldn't cause too many alarms in the Motherwell ranks, I don't think, or among their supporters, because he's been a very good addition to the squad, McLean. Motherwell trying to buy him on a permanent basis. These discussions not quite coming to fruition yet. Wade helps it on. This is Kamara. McGeady. Pearson. Petrov in that advanced position now, playing as support striker for Hartson. Hamilton with a touch on that, and the throw goes to Celtic. Well, we've had drama many times in the past, late in Motherwell Celtic matches, and who would gamble against that again? pass again from Hartson. That's Petrov now to Maloney. Getting away from Hamill, riding the tackle. Telfer playing it inside, looking for Petrov, didn't quite come off. Awkward here for McCormack. Lennon quickly to the point of danger, and this is now McGeady. That's brilliant footwork by McGeady. Excellent play. The set up for Hartson. That's it, finished. John Hartson ends a goal drought. Hasn't scored in his last 4 matches, and now he's tied the game up for Celtic.
That goal's all about McGeady. That man will be delighted with that. The piece of skill from McGeady on the left-hand side leading up to that goal was exceptional. Teasing the fullback, McBride, Corrigan, dancing into the byline, head up, cool as you like. Nobody cooler in that situation, but that's fantastic skill, left to right, moving the ball from side to side, head up, and just poking it into the far corner to take his team 3-1 up. Possibly all 3 points safe now. Super finish into the far post, but all about that man there. Now you can say it was an inspired substitution. Scorer of 1 goal, creator of the winner.
So he'll be looking for a place in the next match, I'm sure. Well, 3-1 now to Celtic. Hard to see Motherwell coming back from that. Hartson getting his 15th goal of the season. In goes McLean, a very good header down to Hamill. That's fine play again. Back it comes to Cregan. So a bit of hamstring damage there, a bit of a clash also. Richie Ford in the heart of things. So free kick to Motherwell. Hamill's free kick. Head flick on. Here's Hamilton again, setting it up there for McDonald. There was a claim for handball inside the area. McCormack again in the thick of the action inside the box.
There's the ball in there. A good little layoff from Jim Hamilton. And it just flicks up into the hand there of Sean Maloney, I think it was. The referee, Charlie Richmond, looking right at it.
The other thing they knew that was hand to ball to hand, or not hand to ball. Here's Petrov now. McGeady very much in the mood. He'll enjoy this opportunity here to take on Corrigan. Always hit the crossbar. This brilliant play again by McGeady. Well, he's taking a real claim for a place in the side with this second half performance. In goes McDonald. Back to Hamilton. Crunching tackle by Virgo. A very heavy one. Hamilton's not a bit happy. The referee will take some action here.
Just a fully committed tackle here again. He's taking the ball. I think Virgo's got his eye on the ball. He's taken the ball. It's a reaction. And this is another great bit of skill. Step over, McGeady. Keeper stranded. Was 6 inches too high. That could have been his second.
A warning for Alan Virgo, but he did seem to play the ball, in fairness to him. Free kick now to the far post area. Hartson back doing some more good defending. Rides back Keeler. This is Corrigan now. McLean's involved also. Here's Corrigan again. That's a good ball in. There's Foran. It was blocked there by Telfer. What a vital intrusion there by the Celtic defender.
That's a fantastic ball into the far post as well. It's just hung up to the far post forehand, as we've seen him on many occasions, just drifts off there. And Telfer, all he does is jump in front of the ball and it hits him. But that's what he's there for.
Right corner, that goes Varga. Headed clearance, retrieved by McCormack. There's Corrigan now. That's for McDonald, and he's a touch. Not quite able to get there.
It's a great ball in there. Scott McDonald just getting in the right side of Varga. Got down
McCormack. Once again, the yellow card has been shown to McCormack.
He's been a constant threat and a thorn since he's come on there. McCormack with a reckless challenge, must be said, already on a yellow card.
Here's McDonald. He's played well for Motherwell, no doubt about that. Eased off the ball by Pearson's running power. Hartson is offside. Now it's 2 minutes shot by Brian Winton, the fourth official. 2 minutes additional time. Header on by Camara. Here's McBride. Good play, picking out Kerr. That's for McDonald, but Boruc will win it. Well, McDonald totally frustrated by the pass. He's taken up great position here.
He's just saying the ball's in the air too long. It needs to be flatter. And then quicker. It's the goalkeeper will just come and take them all day long. Plenty of time for him to react to that.
Brian McLean now playing it long. Header on by Telfer. This is Lennon. Another good match for Celtic also.
He's in the shoot again. Picking every second ball up that there is to be picked up.
McCormack did well. This is Corrigan. Back again to Corrigan. McDonald trying to find McCormack. It still runs to a Motherwell player. It's Stephen Craigan. We're well into the second minute of additional time. It's too late now for Motherwell to come back. Looking now for a consolation. They do deserve credit though, Mark, for coming back in this way after going two behind. There's Brian Kerr with an ambitious effort.
Yeah, I think they've always remained positive. Even when they were 1-0 down, they got the goal back. I think you can't point a finger at the lack of commitment or tenacity his side has shown today. I think Celtic have just taken the chances when they've come along. Motherwell have had the chances, it must be said, to get back into the game. I think that man will be delighted that he's picking up the 3 points and extending that gap at the top to 10 points.
It's well taken down by McCormack. Still full of running. I didn't mention energy in the Motherwell midfield now. That's fine play by McCormack away from Pearson. Looking there with McDonald. He's eased over there by Camara. A late chance here for Motherwell to get another goal and a consolation at that. Camara complaining bitterly to the referee, but will do so in vain. The wall is forced to retreat. Kevin McBride will take this free kick. Last chance for Motherwell. Well, let's have another good effort, this time by Stephen Craigan. Well, wry smile there as that one goes over the top corner.
Just picking up that position just on its way out of the box and just trying to hook it back in, goal bound. He's had another good game. Continue his form from last week. He was outstanding against Rangers.
Well, Celtic go 10 points ahead of Hearts in the league race with this very hard-earned victory. 3 points earned for Gordon Strachan's team, and John Hartson gets his first goal in 5 matches to settle it with a third goal of the game. But after Aidan McGeady's involvement made all the difference to Celtic, that little bit of additional magic and invention, and Jim Hamilton's outstanding first half goal turns out to be nothing. There's the first goal of the match. Petros pass, Zurawski's good run and deadly finish. That was in 13 minutes. Celtic looked to be in good shape and cruising until Brian Kerr sent this across, and there's the one you'll see many, many times again from Jim Hamilton just before half-time with Motherwell on level terms. Then Aidan McGeady's shot deflected beyond Graham Smith, and he then offered a piece of terrific bit of play on the left-hand side, set up John Hartson, and that was the goal that tied up the points for Celtic. It's been a thoroughly entertaining match. Celtic have moved on convincingly. Motherwell fought extremely hard. The power of Celtic was too much. Motherwell 1, Celtic 3. Thompson with it away from McCormack. That's a good ball in, and it's scored by Hartson.
Celtic. And how well they deserve it.
Get inside the heart of your club. For more information or to subscribe, call 08700 85 1888.
Keep building your official SPL Panini sticker collection with 12 exclusive League Ladder stickers. Keep your team's position up to date and don't miss a move. Free inside Monday's Daily Record. No tokens, no vouchers, no fuss. Only in the Daily Record.
What a beautiful day.
Good morning.
The legendary Richard Ashcroft returns with his classic new album, Keys to the World. Keys to the World, the critically acclaimed new album from Richard Ashcroft. Out Monday.
If you need to borrow money, then you should talk to specialists. Someone who's on your side, who acts for you. Like Lisa at loans.co.uk.
Hi, Phil. This nice couple were paying over £1,000 every month on their unsecured credit agreements.
Could you help them?
Yes, even though they've been turned down in the past. We can reduce a customer's monthly outgoings by up to 50% every month.
So they're happy?
Very, very happy. We arranged a loan to clear their previous debts, and they get a 5-month break before they have to start making repayments.
Happy days.
If you're a homeowner and you need a loan, call loans.co.uk on 0800 856 7029.
Other people's smoke is a nuisance. Having to go to hospital, that's a nuisance. Chemotherapy is a nuisance. So is losing your hair. Dying. That's a bit of a nuisance as well.
Passive smoking isn't just a nuisance, it's a killer. From the 26th of March, smoking will be banned in all of Scotland's enclosed public places.
Bring the drama, passion, skill and action of football on Setanta Sports to your business and get your name in front of hundreds of thousands of our sports-minded viewers. We've got advertising packages tailored to suit your business needs. So to advertise on Setanta, simply call 0207 287 3388. Put your company into a winning position. Call 0207 287 3388.
Celtic had a massive incentive to win here at Fir Park. They knew if they could, they would go 10 points clear at the top of the SPL. Great start for them. Maciej Żurawski on the mark after just 7 minutes. The equaliser was spectacular. 4 minutes before half-time. Has Jim Hamilton ever struck the ball better than that? All square at half-time. He looked almost embarrassed. The introduction of Aidan McGeady made a big difference for Celtic in the second half. His deflected efforts made it 2-1, and this bit of skill, which took out both McBride and Corrigan, set up John Hartson to make the points safe at 3-1, and Celtic have exactly what they wanted. 3-1 winners at Fir Park, and 10 points now between first and second. 57 versus 47 with 15 match days left. Man of the match,